Welcome to Assembled. We're still in season 1, but we're on episode 7.
Yeah.
One more to go before we take a little break. Who's ready for a break? Anybody?
I'm ready for a vacation.
Pick me. I'm telling you guys, it's still so nerve-wracking. It's crazy, but hey, we got it going on. We'll figure it out.
Hopefully we'll.
All right, so this week we're at Sarah's house. Sarah has chosen the stamp set Hey Honey.
This is one of the stamp sets that's available in our starter kit. So this is one that, I think both of us have had it for quite a while, but we're going to have to figure out something new to do with it.
I've never played with mine.
Really?
No, when you did it for our, you did that bunch of cards with it for our event, for our open house, or open, I can't remember what it is. I thought, okay, I won't play with it for a long time then, because how can I match that? So here we are, playing with it today.
So last week, Becky won the award. So this week we need votes again, and while I'm thinking about it, you guys, if you want to have a friend that will watch this, that'll enjoy it, make sure you share the video and tag them in it or something so that they can come watch with you.
See this? Least crappiest card of the week. See you guys? Least crappiest card of the week.
That's Becky's award for the week.
Yes.
I did a little switcheroo this week though. Not switcheroo, but our draw tags.
Yes.
I got new ones.
You got new ones?
I printed a new list. I folded them up all new. So maybe we'll get something besides splashes this week.
Are they the same?
It's the same products. It's just new
slips. Because we kept choosing splashes. My goodness, we've had 6 out of 7.
We've done splashes so many times.
So many times.
So.
Oh, I gotta go?
Yep, you get to draw.
Oh, you did fold them up, girl. Pearls, sequins, and drops. Okay. Punches. Oh, great. You only have 3.
I got a couple more, but they're the little ones.
Splashes.
We tried.
I'll throw this one in the garbage. It's not that I don't dislike them. It's just that we've had to use them on every single thing. Ribbon. Yeah. Finally. Ribbon.
We've had ribbon before.
Do we have ribbon before?
Yeah, we had ribbon before.
Oh yes, I think we did. Okay, so 4. We drew 4 things.
Yeah, we got 4.
All right. So we're going to be creating with the Hey Honey set. We have to include pearls, sequins, and drops, punches, ribbon, and splashes. We can do that. We can do that.
I think we can.
All right, you ready?
I'm still trying to calculate in my head.
She's trying to think ahead. What can I make? What can I make? I'm like, just wing it, right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Okay, so we're going to kind of turn you just a little bit so you can see us pull stuff.
Yep. And then make sure that you share the video. Make sure you're inviting your friends to watch and that you like and that you comment, please. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's figure this out. I'm going to swing it out a little bit.
Kind of can see Becky's camera with it, but we're good.
Do you want me to move my camera?
You're good. You're not blocking anything important.
Oh,
so
okay.
Let's see.
What
splashes.
Oh my gosh. You can never go wrong with oat milk cookie, right? We'll start there. And ribbons. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to choose from. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to choose 2. I'm going to take the black gingham and I'm going to take the oatmeal.
So we have...
Where's the splashes now? Where were the splashes?
Same place they've been with the silks.
Oh, silks. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, gosh.
This is what I'm picking, guys, so you can see. So... Oh, man.
None of these are bees and honey color. Okay, and just bring them all over here, Sarah. Get all the drops, all the sequins, all the things. Oh, you got real sequins, too. Okay. All right, so I don't know where we'll end up. I got a sweet berry splash, 2 ribbons. I have oatmeal cookie, stamp pad, and what words are in here? What can we... punch. Ah, nothing that size.
Okay guys, I'm gonna switch my camera around.
Oh, gosh. All right. I have the heart punch, but I don't know what we're going to do with it. Okay, switching you around. Okay. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Make sure we're straight-ish. My camera stand's not too straight. All right.
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. I'm going to just zoom you in a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I am gonna switch over to
Okay.
color.
So, we have the honey, the 2 sentiments, 3 sentiments, a hive, a jar of honey. What did you just take?
The bee.
Oh, the bee? Okay. You can have that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. What do we do with this? All these pieces
Stamp
are
one
about
there.
the same size. Okay. Wow. What am I going to color this in with? Oh. We need a sentiment. Let's use. Okay, I'm going to stamp this out.
Okay. I am going to go grab a piece of Summer Days, I think.
Oh my gosh, I think this whole thing's going to end up being. Oh no, no. I think it's going to end up being something we.
Changed my mind and went with pineapple smoothie.
Okay.
So I am going to
Piece of scrap on this.
punch this.
And I think that I'm going to start.
And then what I want to do
layering this. Since I don't
is
have
I'm
anything
going
color,
to
I'm gonna have to do
get some gold mirror paper.
piecing, some color piecing. So we have no choice but to kind of pop a few things out. So while I'm thinking about the background, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out because I know that we're going to pretend like this is a little wrapper.
Going to do a second punch, the same
Belly band kind of thing on this
thing.
jar. Alright, if you guys have any great ideas, this would be the time to let me know what to do with them.
Okay, so we're going to fussy cut out this little bee.
Okay. So,
Get going with
I
him.
can't color anything. And I'm going to. I guess we can have some of this. So I think that I'm going to mix
Okay, I'm going to cut him
color
down just a
with
little
some
bit because that was getting
glaze,
annoying with
some
that big
German
piece of
glaze.
paper.
That's what we'll do. Then we can get some color. Otherwise, I don't really have anything to work with.
So fussy cutting is actually
Put that on there.
not my favorite thing in the world, but it's actually really meditative
Cut this out.
because you just kind of go.
Let's see what we get. This big
so I'm not going to cut the legs out. I'm going to leave them there because that's going to be really delicate work right there.
I think we meant with the
And then what we're going to do here, we're going to work on our tag first. We're going to actually offset just a little bit so that gold shows underneath because we are using shimmer gold splash. And you know what? I actually might change my mind. So we're offset there. I actually think I'm going to switch up this background. So we'll just use this other side. I'm going to grab some oatmeal cookie.
If you need the oatmeal cookie ink, it's sitting right here.
Thank you.
Can I add in another stamp set, please? She's glaring at me. She's seriously glaring at me. Oh, this whole thing is just so out of proportion. Do you have the bee?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wait a minute. You have all of that stuff anyway. So, all right, let's get a block out. And
Let's do the
put some
hive.
color down on here. What color silk do you have over there?
Gold.
Gold? May I have some of that gold color? Thank you. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see what color that looks like. Oh, I have a medium mister, but I don't have a blender brush. May I borrow one?
Yes. But they need water in them.
They need water?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Here.
okay. I'll just go get some water real fast. Oh, we have a
I
bowl.
refill empty bottles. So I got one.
Okay. She goes down and all of a sudden water appears.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm liking
Set
this better
way back
now.
there because I know what I would do.
So I am going to want to get a piece of cocoa powder paper as well.
Yeah, let's see. Get some water flowing in this thing. This is a brand new one. You've never even used this thing.
I pretty much only use the large,
Oh.
just for me personally. Okay, so I got the cocoa powder, and I also got the buttercream ink. So what I'm going to do is get over here, somewhere in our big old mess that's everywhere.
Ow!
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then I just made it worse. Stop throwing things.
Not intentional at all.
Okay, let's see what color this makes.
Okay.
No, that's too.
Sorry guys if I'm bumping around too much here. We had a little
I was wondering if
fling
Awesome.
going on.
syrup.
So I'm going to
Very colored syrup.
cut part of this to be my card mat.
Yeah, I think we can. Let's try it.
Get a mat that underneath there. And then I know I want to use this sentiment, so I need to kind of measure like how big my thing's going to be. And I'm thinking 3/4 of an inch. It's going to be about the right size for a banner. That right there for now. Okay. So now we need to figure out where we're going to stamp this sentiment so that it shows up.
I have no stinking idea what to do. Plus, I already got my card all mixed up.
Has 2 sides.
I know it has 2 sides. That's not the point. The point is I still don't know what I'm going to do. No, I didn't get it yucked up. I got it wet, which is different.
So our buttercream and our whipped cream are the two that are actually pigment inks. They're actually really good coverage with them. I really like both inks. So I'm going to try, you might see my head get in frame here just a little bit. I'm trying to get centered. Okay. There's that. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. And in the meantime, we need to get some splash on here. So gold splash, I'm going to go grab my shoebox. I have a shoebox that I actually spray in, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. So quite literally, this is a shoebox. And I take the lid off and I tuck it along the back side of the box. And then that way I have something that blocks the back side as I'm spraying. So I can set that in there. I'm going to give this a really good shake, make sure that there's not anything settled on the bottom. Move my cat out from under my feet. Go on, Bailey. And then I'm going to spray. And I'm kind of not spraying directly on, I'm just a little bit off.
Do we need a bee? Do we want a bee? Do we need some bees? Let's do the bee. What do I do with the bee?
Okay, so I'm going to take that.
So I think first of all,
Put that down here.
So it'll dry. That's what we need to do. I'm going to cut this down because it's too big, it's too white. Do you have the paper cutter out? Thank you.
I had to dig it out and then I didn't want to dig to put it back.
Your green is the cutter, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so this is a little bit damp, so I'm going to use a dry adhesive today rather than wet, trying to helps if I turn it the right direction too. I think I just barely started crafting.
Okay. Alright, now we got a little bit more direction.
Just set that down.
I'm going to use the tag out of this tag punch. We have the handle. Thank you. Okay. Handle.
Here's the next question.
Slide this around.
Does anybody know where my bee got to? I lost a bee. He's blending in. Okay, I'm going to trim off the excess from this little piece of banner. So
we're going to use this tiny tag one. And I'm just going to punch out all 3 of them because I don't know which one.
And I'm going to adhere this down.
There's 2. Where's the other one?
Did you break my punch?
The tag I want is not coming out. I'm gonna say naughty words.
No naughty words.
It's like seriously not coming out. No, don't take time fixing that. I'll just use another tag.
I just want to look.
I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going. Alright, let's get some thing going on here.
Come out and just fly somewhere?
It didn't come out at all.
Okay, so we do want to put a little bit on this bee too. And so I want...
Alright, so I'm going to take a half sheet of sweet berry.
I'm just going to open the lid up and I'm going to get my brush wet here. And I'm just going to dip right into, or just take some with gold right there off the sprayer.
And then I think I want some black.
And I'm just going to add just a little. It's coming out very light, so I might actually have to go full in to dip. So I'm not completely covering him. I'm giving him just a little bit, mostly in where the shadows would be on him.
I mean, you can measure like this. I mean, why should you use a ruler, right?
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to
I feel like we're getting somewhere.
get some pop dots or some foam squares on the back side
Amazing. But we're
of
getting
him. I'm going to put 2. So before I get too far, I want to get my punch press out, and I'm going to punch a hole in this. So we need to fit that ribbon through on there.
About what she wants to do with this set for a while. She's over there just zipping along.
Almost done.
Oh, you can't be almost done. I don't even have a freaking clue yet. Do you still have the tag punch locked up? Alright, I gotta get a different color of tag. I'm sorry, but I'm
Okay, so I'm going to line this up,
paper.
punch the hole, and it does punch all the way through. It just likes to be a little particular.
Let's get it together here, y'all. Let's take a little bit of a background here.
So how many of you do this? I take a little pin and put it in my ribbon so that it doesn't fly all over the place. So nice to not have ribbon just everywhere as you're going. And I am going to go grab a little bit of the natural twine too. Okay, so we're just going to cut
So
a
now
little piece of that.
we are ready to put some encasing, I think.
So we're going to feed this through. Take this twine and just tie it around the top of this just to hold that ribbon in place.
Oh boy, that would have made me so mad if I'd have dipped that in there. Here, let's just move it so that maybe Sarah will get it in hers. Okay, so now we see some beads. We have some sort of texture going on around there. A little bit. I need this, and do you have that, the longer sentiment?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Which longer
I
sentiment?
don't know, it said something about this one right here. Just kidding. Just
Do
kidding.
you see what I'm working with here?
Yeah, so you have to go to be playing with me. It's okay. I have screwed this up so badly from the very beginning that I'm going to stamp this on here even though I have a foam square underneath of it.
Okay, so trimmed down. I'm going to grab a couple more foam squares. These are the medium ones that I'm using here. And we're going to put those on the back side of the tag.
I'm going to take some black and white twine.
And I'm stealing the gems that I want before Becky takes them. Okay, and then we're going to take the backing off of these foam squares that are on the B.
Okay.
And put our little B right there.
This.
And I'm going to go get a card base and I'm going to put on a card base.
Alright, now put this on with a glue dot.
Okay, so we're going to cut this down. I love that this trimmer has the actual like card sizes that you would normally use for A2 cards. like right there. Almost set that in your little thing.
I still have to put.
So then I can just match it up to that little dashed line for the 4 1/4 and go ahead and score.
Top that I cut out for this.
We're going to fold that in half. Grab my crease tool.
This is definitely not my day.
And then I'm going to put the card base on.
Okay, so we are going to put this here. And we're going to stick this up.
For me, it's a little easier if I open it up. I think I have mentioned that before. It just helps me line up better.
Tag, like maybe that's not the right spot. Maybe there.
So we're going to line up that. We have the little fashion gold pieces. We're going to add just a little scattering of those.
Oh my gosh, I have no freaking idea what to do with this thing. Okay, well, we'll cut this in half.
Again, I like to do odds.
Here.
If you do things in even, your eyes try to pair them off. Your brain wants to pair everything off if it's in evens. So I much prefer it in odds. Just looks a little bit better. And you know, since we're done,
You're
and
not done. You can't be done.
Becky's still playing, I am going to finish this card out.
Maybe this doesn't need a stupid tag. Oh, but
With
I gotta
a little
use the
stamp?
freaking punch. Oh. Okay, so
Inside.
it's on the handle.
Where'd you put the bee?
Oh, right here. I'll be right with you. Okay, the bee does have berry on it and it needs to be washed. Maybe I'll put it off the handle. Oh! Since we have no
Like I
fun
wasn't going to
anyway,
wash it anyway
let's
because
just
I
put it
don't
off the
trust.
handle. Okay.
Hi, Karen.
You don't trust me, you say?
I don't.
Oh.
I can see you wanting me to put pink on my card and there's no pink.
I know. Okay, Glaze, don't fail me now. Do you have a pen or a glaze I can use? Where's my pen? Oh, look, you got it in your cool little applicator. Look at this cool thing she did. Ha!
Okay.
All right.
So
let's
this
put
is
some
the
glaze on this to make it
final
look
card.
shiny,
You got all that
like it's
sparkly gold from the
syrup or
splash
some sort
on
of
there.
colored honey. Of
Then
which
you
we
get
have
some
no
gold back in
idea.
here and in the fashion gold pieces that I put on there. I stamped that with that
Get it on here. Oh
butter
my gosh, this applicator
cream.
works so
I love
amazing.
this buttercream. I love the buttercream and I love the
might
whipped
just
cream.
have to take that home with me. Look at that. Look how shiny that is.
And then inside,
Okay.
there's a little bee inside.
Wipe this off. I don't want it to clog,
Super
so
fun,
it's
right?
fun for her.
I
Okay,
think
so
this is
now
great.
We have a tag. We need some sort of ribbons and jewels, and
She's like way behind.
I'm so behind.
She's way behind.
I am so out of my element today and off my game.
Okay, so let me show you
like
this.
You have no
This is
idea.
the Hey Honey set. It's super fun. Let me see if I can grab a card because I'm sure I've got some sample cards I can show you.
Oh, she says, I'm sure I have some sample cards to show you. We'll show all of us. Look how plain and ugly that is. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. I really massacred that thing this week. But you like it. You'll vote for me, right? Look how many struggles I had. It was so difficult. I don't even know what the heck to do with this thing.
Okay, so this stamp, or this card that I did, we actually have a stencil that I use called Vintage Screen. Let me show you. And I used our modeling paste that we have, and I colored it using a little bit of re-inker
I had to scoot
and
over.
used it to
Sorry.
make the background
That's how
on
I
there. So there's that card. And then I have this one, and I used kind of a similar idea as this. Use the oatmeal cookie to stamp the background.
Okay, so
And then this background was actually a stamp. It's this honeycomb stamp. So I made that background.
I just don't even know. I'm calling
and then
it good.
when I stamped it, I colored it in using the color burst pencils.
Done.
And I used a little bit of glaze over the top of where the honey is to make it shiny.
We're just gonna be done.
And I punched a heart and put some
nonsense?
glaze on that and sprinkled some glitter on it.
Okay, I have my tag.
So isn't that super cute?
It's ginormous.
So that's just some ideas of what you can do with this set.
Splashes, punches,
It's actually really
used
cool.
it all. Wait,
So-
bunches, ribbon, and we got some ribbon. Yeah.
So I'm going to
Okay,
flip my
guys,
camera around here.
I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you around. Are you ready? I am so not a proud stamper today. This is definitely not my day. But we have a completed card. Look, we completed it. Sarah, say nice things. I was struggling.
Okay, I'm going to let you get away with the twine, even though twine is actually a separate category in our draw bucket.
Twine is?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get some ribbon on this real fast. We'll get some ribbon. We'll see what we need. We know it won't help.
She's cheating now.
I am. A little after the fact. All right, what do you have?
See mine?
Oh, okay, so you can't tell me that by choosing that stamp set, you haven't been thinking about it.
I haven't, actually. If you saw what I did,
That is gorgeous.
I had to flip the whole
Gorgeous,
card
you
base
guys.
over because the way I started, I totally changed direction halfway through.
That's gorgeous.
So,
Okay, so the trophy might not be going to my house this week, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, guys, it's your job to take a look at how we both used the products. So you're going to, if you're watching it live on my channel, you're going to want to go over to Much Love Sarah and watch how she executed her card.
and if you're watching on my channel, you're going to want to go over to Inking Idaho and take a look at how Becky did her card.
How bad I botched it.
You know, they're all going to
But I'm
vote for it
gonna-
because it's pink. That's
'Cause
going to
it's
be,
pink?
yeah.
No.
It's all going to be about it being pink.
Actually, I think not this week, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. All right, guys, you give us a little vote in the comments. You let us know who made the best use of the products this week, and share the video with your friends. Make sure you comment and like it.
And if you have any questions about any of the products that we've used at all, be sure to leave questions in the comments as well. We'll get back to you and answer them as soon as we can with it. And we don't want you to leave with any kind of question about how we used a product or what a product can do.
I'll get Sarah to answer those questions for you because clearly I don't know how to use any of them today. Okay, so now we have a bow.
And where exactly are you putting that?
On the card. Might be the back of the card, but by God, it's going on the card.
Okay.
All right, you guys,
We'll see
happy
you next
Monday.
week.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Much love to you all.